shine. Je veux savoir chanter un son, chanter jazz. Parce que nous, c'est qu'on doit et moi t'es joigné ensemble. T'as dit j'en la vie t'es changé complètement. Et t'es moi t'es dans vie avec contentement. Et c'est pas jamais moi ton Jésus. Because not by going on dirt in a black history type of kind of way. Jazz, somebody que noir invented. Jazz, this type of style of music, when it comes to haïtien, but this type of style of music, jazz, is a black thing. Amen? Person who created jazz, Buddy Bolden, in New Orleans. It is a black thing. So thank you for teaching us more about our heritage. Amen? Amen. Vous avez fier pour haïtien. Vous avez fier pour noir. Amen? Amen. All right. Instruction ou bien histoire pour Haïtien, pas qui ça, nous qui intéresse pour next year. Amen. Je ne vais pas toute l'histoire haïtienne, seul coup. Il faut me avoir chance pour faire recherche, à regarder dans l'encyclopédie, dans Google, dans WhatsApp. Je ne vais pas connaître l'histoire haïtienne dans WhatsApp. Mais pour le faire, étudier pour connaître qui va encore besoin haïtien, qui l'autre bagage que haïtien fait, qui côté haïtien sorti. Haitians are everywhere. We do so many things. You'll be surprised côté what besoin haïtien. But we'll look for them. They're there. Amen. Amen. All right. Est-ce qu'on va lire des mots noirs dans la Bible? Yes. All right. Même si on dit oui, of course. Ça va obligé de dire côté you find these black people. I'm gonna call out a name, and you have to tell me qui est mon ça. You have to raise your hand for a prize. Who was Zipporah? Moses. Yes. Moses' wife. Did you know she was black? Yes. She's Ethiopian. She's Ethiopian. She was a Cushite. And a Cushite, of course, comes from Cush. Cush right now in Africa is Ethiopia. Amen? So, there are black people even in the Bible. Alright? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. I ne vais pas parler de blanc. C'est juste de noir à parler. Tout l'autre moyen, mars à janvier, c'est pour blanc. Février, c'est pour noir. Donc, à ce seul pour noir, on a parlé. L'autre mois, m'a venu avec question blanc. Amen? Amen. All right. Est-ce que nous avons enjoyé nous à soir? Amen? Est-ce que nous avons appris une petite histoire à soir? Amen? All right. Moment ça, nous passons à Doreen Sénat for Black History presentation.
Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord. I shouldn't have been caught off guard, but I kind of was. Okay. So, as I was asking God, thank you, Jimmy, what to share this evening, I heard the words, time, season, and purpose. And I also heard Harriet Tubman. And I kept asking, what exactly does Harriet Tubman have to do with time, season, and purpose? See, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 says, To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under heaven. Everything that happens, happens for a reason. Amen? Tonight we celebrate Black History Month through Night of Worship. But I say that every day we celebrate. When I get up, I'm not going to pick cotton. When I get up, I'm not going to be whipped in the fields. I can hop on a train and a bus and sit wherever I please. I can walk into a restaurant, not only sit with my Caucasian counterparts, but also be served by them. So I thank God that every day I celebrate. But tonight, we're going to talk about slavery, bondage, and servitude. Because all speaks of one thing, and that is restricted freedom. See, for those of you who don't know, Harriet Tubman was a fugitive. She was a runaway slave, hiding to avoid arrest, persecution, and death. She was born into slavery, escaped, and subsequently made a mission to help others gain freedom by becoming a conductor on the Underground Railroad. She was led into a church where she learned that it was a safe haven for runaway slaves. It was at that time that she felt led by God to set other slaves free. Some say that her strength came from her faith in God, because once she said, "I always told God, I'm going to hold steady on you, and you've got to see me through." And with boldness, she brought many to freedom. Now, some of you may be wondering, what does Harriet Tubman have to do with time, season, purpose, or even the Bible? See, as I was asking God what to say, he tied Moses in with Harriet Tubman. So I did a little research, and I came to find out that Harriet Tubman was known as the Moses of her people, or the Black Moses. So then I began to understand how Moses and Harriet Tubman tie in together. Let's take a look at time and season. See, there was a time for both Moses and Harriet Tubman to flee from where they were, because God had a plan. There was a time for Harriet Tubman and Moses to go into the place where God can find them together and alone. Harriet walked into a church, and Moses to a mountaintop, because God had a message. There was a time for Harriet to be given supporters to aid her in the Underground Railroad, and a time for Moses to be given Aaron as a supporter. Why? See, because the season of freedom was at hand. Wherever there is bondage or captivity, God raises a Moses. He rose Harriet Tubman. He rose Rosa Parks. He rose Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and many others. Today, we don't see shackles, chains, and whips. We're no longer picking cotton or working the fields. But there are so many people out there that are in spiritual bondage and captivity. And God is always searching for Moses. So today, I ask you, if God was searching to set his captives free, would you be ready to be his Moses? Learn to discern the time and the season you're in, because that will ultimately allow you to know what your purpose is. And when you make yourself ready, God will always use you to set captives free.
Give me a sign of your heavenly grace. I just want to
All right. Kounya nous relè Esther Zéphir.
Je lève les yeux vers les montagnes, d'où me viendra le secours. Le secours me vient de l'Éternel, qui a fait les cieux et la terre. Le secours me vient de l'Éternel, qui a fait
sœurs ça qui chantent ensemble. Il y a un pile fille noire dans l'histoire Black History also. Il y a deux sœurs qui sont Mary and Mildred Davidson. Deux sœurs ça yo ont inventé ça yo walker. The walker c'est ça un pile moun qui grand moun ou bien l'or disabled ou besoin marcher ou mettez walker devant et nous marcher qui peut aider au marcher puis devant. That was created by two sisters. Papier toilette là. Pas bien mettre papier toilette là. Mais si béton qui kembe papier toilette là en place pour qu'à juste râler papier toilette là sorti et deux sœurs qui inventent paper towel holder. Si pas tout ça, dans un temps papier toilette va tomber dans toilette pour là toujours. Mais gloire soit en Dieu à eux-mêmes, vous capable quitter en place. Pour aller, l'identité au blé, même qui est petit monde, les petits monde chita là. Râler, pour paquet, vous l'avez dans le toilette pour c'est à cause de Mary and Mildred Davidson. Amen? Amen. Okay, good job. That's right. Nous avons trois autres filles in Black history. Very important women in Black history called Katherine Johnson, Mary Jackson, and Dorothy Vaughan. Trois filles, c'est eux qui sont responsables que nous sommes capables d'aller dans l'espace. À cause de trois filles qui travaillent dans le NASA, ils ont inventé qui formula qui pour faire pour capable des astronautes qui arrivent dans NASA, I'm sorry, dans the moon, pour arriver in space. Si vous pouvez regarder le film ça, it's a very good movie pour regarder called Hidden Figures. Hidden Figures. Par explication, montre qui j'ai trois filles qui sont arrivées. Ça, c'est trois scientists qui fait que nous sommes capables de faire route pour nous capables d'aller in space. Trust me, lorsque nous n'avons pas de bagages, on voit que les Américains ne peuvent pas survivre. Après, bon Dieu, sans noir.
That's true.
It's true. It's true. Maybe 2 mois de cela, ma commune ça devait mourir. Il a annoncé la mort. Garbage can, I'm sorry. Ou aller sur la carreau, qui est petit rouillot en bas. Pour aller, qui fait qu'on n'a pas besoin de lever garbage can encore. Il n'a pas besoin de traîner garbage can. Et en bas, garbage can là, fini.